The Grand Line is calling. And this time, the journey is going to be far more dangerous, far more emotional, and far bigger than anything we saw in Season 1. Netflix has finally dropped the first look at One Piece Season 2, and the trailer is packed with hidden clues, new enemies, and the beginning of the most legendary adventure yet. This is where the real story starts. And everything is about to change. Season 1 of Netflix's One Piece surprised the world. Many fans thought a live-action version could never work, but the show proved everyone wrong. It gave us the heart, the humor, and the spirit of Luffy and his crew in a way that felt honest and exciting. And by the time the season ended, the Straw Hats were no longer just a group of dreamers. They were officially pirates ready for the next stage of their journey. Now, Season 2 is bringing that promise to life. The trailer instantly makes it clear that the adventure is getting bigger. The world feels wider, the danger feels closer, and the path ahead looks unpredictable. The East Blue was only the beginning. What comes next is the place every pirate fears, and every pirate dreams of reaching. At the end of Season 1, Luffy stood tall and declared his goal once again, to become the king of the pirates. But the moment that really changed everything was the tease of a new threat. A mysterious figure, a glimpse of smoke, and the feeling that the Navy is not done chasing him. That one small moment was Netflix telling us something loud and clear. Season 2 will not be easy. This season is the true gateway into the One Piece world. The Grand Line isn't just another ocean. It's a battlefield of monsters, storms, powerful enemies, and life-changing moments. The trailer carries that weight. It doesn't feel like a simple continuation. It feels like the start of something massive, and fans everywhere are asking the same question. Are the Straw Hats ready? Because Season 2 isn't just about finding treasure. It's about survival. It's about loyalty. It's about stepping into a world that doesn't care about your dreams. Unless you're strong enough to fight for them, and this trailer? It's only the first warning. The trailer doesn't waste a single second before reminding us that the Straw Hats are no longer sailing through simple waters. Season 2 is taking us into the Grand Line. And that changes everything. This is not just the next stop on the map. This is the most dangerous sea in the world, where only the strongest pirates survive, and where dreams can either come true or get destroyed forever. In Season 1, the crew faced powerful enemies like Arlong, but the world still felt small compared to what's coming now. The East Blue was like the introduction. The Grand Line is the real test. And the trailer shows that shift through its darker tone, bigger landscapes, and a sense of mystery around every corner. We see glimpses of new places, and fans immediately recognize the beginning of legendary story arcs. One of the biggest locations teased is Loguetown, the town where the pirate king, Galdi Roger, was executed. That alone brings chills, because entering Loguetown is like stepping into history. It is the last stop before the Grand Line. The final breath before the storm. The trailer also hints at Reverse Mountain, the strange and impossible entrance into the Grand Line. Just imagining the Straw Hats climbing that massive wave is enough to show how wild this journey is about to become. The sea itself becomes an enemy. Storms, giant creatures, and unnatural currents are all part of this world, and the Straw Hats? They still feel like a young crew. Luffy is fearless, but the Grand Line doesn't care about confidence. It only respects power, courage, and sacrifice. Every step forward will challenge their friendship, their strength, and their dreams. The trailer's visuals make the world feel larger and more alive. The adventure is no longer just about chasing freedom. Now it's about entering a place where the rules of nature break, where danger is constant, and where pirates are not just criminals. They are legends. The music, the pacing, and the expressions on the crew's faces all tell us one thing: they know what's ahead. They might smile, but they also understand the risk, because once you enter the Grand Line, there is no turning back. This is where the real One Piece begins, and Season 2 is about to open the gates to chaos, wonder, and the greatest voyage ever told. One of the most exciting parts of the Season 2 trailer is the clear message that the world is about to get crowded, with stronger enemies, mysterious allies, and unforgettable new faces. The East Blue had dangerous pirates, but the Grand Line introduces something far more intense. People who don't just fight with strength, but with power, secrets, and purpose. The trailer strongly teases the arrival of Smoker, one of the first major marine threats waiting for Luffy. This is not a villain like Arlong. Smoker is different. He represents the Navy's unstoppable force, a man who believes pirates must be stopped no matter what. And unlike other enemies, he isn't driven by greed. He's driven by justice. Just the idea of Smoker chasing the straw hats brings a whole new level of tension. Because Luffy may be brave, but he has never faced someone like this before. Then there are the hints of Baroque Works, the shadowy group that slowly begins to rise in the background. The trailer doesn't reveal everything, but it doesn't need to. The small clues, the mood, and the hidden danger all point to something bigger building behind the scenes, and of course, fans are already looking for signs of Crocodile, one of the most iconic villains of the saga. Even if he isn't fully shown yet, the trailer feels like the beginning of his story. A villain not just powerful, but intelligent, dangerous, and impossible to ignore. We may also see teases of Vivi, a character whose arrival will change the crew's journey forever. She brings emotion, mystery, and a mission far greater than treasure. Season 2 won't just be about pirates fighting pirates. It will be about helping kingdoms, facing injustice, and realizing the world is far bigger than Luffy ever imagined. The best part is that every new character pushes the Straw Hats forward. Every enemy makes them grow. Every new face adds weight to their adventure, because the Grand Line is filled with legends. And Season 2 is about to unleash them all. Season 2 is not just a continuation. It is the true beginning of One Piece's greatest saga. The trailer makes it clear that Netflix is setting up something huge: the Alabasta journey, the rise of legendary enemies, and the moment Luffy's crew starts becoming a real force in the pirate world. This season will test their bond, their strength, and their dreams like never before. The Grand Line is where heroes are made, and where many pirates fall. Hidden clues in the trailer suggest heartbreak, new friendships, and battles that will push the Straw Hats past their limits. And the biggest truth is simple: the East Blue was just the prologue. Now, the real adventure begins, because the road to the One Piece starts here.